Good day, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. Going to mount a permanent power receptacle box for this roll-up screen door to plug into. But we've got to finagle ourselves around the corner and then mount another box on the outside that I'll go into the back of. And then the ditch that we dug here will have a pipe coming to it from our old circuit. We'll have a time clock that operates part of this receptacle for Christmas lights on a different circuit wire, and then a permanent circuit wire brought into here for running this motorized roll-up screen door. And that same permanent circuit wire that's feeding this permanent power on all the time will also feed the other half of the one outside. So if you want to plug a extension cord in to run a weed eater or something, because the Christmas lights only come on at night, and that means that receptacle will be dead. So we're only going to make half the receptacle Christmas and the other half permanent power. So because this one's inside and the door is going to be closed most of the time, you don't want to have your extension cord for a weed eater or whatever in the yard coming through inside. So that's the plan right now. Got all this puzzle pieces here to put together and at least get the boxes mounted and some of these fittings made up and glued up. And so I'm cutting pieces of pipe to hook all these together. So that's where we got done mounting everything there, what it looks like. We'll have a weatherproof cover that can receive the cord without being open. So we got our boxes done on the inside and one out here attached to the skin, and we got our conduit run all the way down to the box that we had to move a month ago to do this project. But this morning we're laying this in the ditch and these pieces, put them together, and then we're going to stick it in there and glue it. And hopefully it fits. Try not to get glue everywhere. Voila. And I'll add a strap later on down here at the concrete level. Make it secure. All right. We're gonna do a simple update today because I did have some other stuff I was doing this week, but I also got the new conduit run out to the end there for the roll-up door, and I also extended the 2 sprinkler circuits that go on the other side of the driveway that were cut when we did this concrete slab expansion here. So I got a receptacle here that is split. So there's two circuits there, one for Christmas lights off of a Intermatic timer, and the other one is hot all the time. And then one on the inside that the screen door plugs into. And this morning I was just doing some painting in there where the old wall came out. So after I bring those sprinkler lines over to this side and get them to come out of the ground in certain areas, we'll do all the landscaping in here and add some more pavers, and just gonna have to redo everything in the front. One of the circuits starts about here and goes all the way to the end of the lot, and I should be able to find that pretty easy and tap into it from where it used to come. And then the other circuit, the water, is going to have to get dug into the ground, and all new stuff, heads and sprayers and whatever, all the way around to connect to the old part of that circuit. Before they started, I tried moving a sprinkler head that was right up underneath the new slab, and I think it's underneath that pot there, but the line that fed it and teed off and kept on going around that side of the house got cut. So I'm going to have to refeed that wherever it comes into this area that got cut, and dig all this up and redo some heads in here. So that's going to be a little complicated before I can do the landscaping in this area. I do have materials I think I need to do it with, but my wife has got one of these in her car. She can come driving down the road and push the button and it'll open for her. And this morning I was painting these blue or turquoise, whatever that color is. I don't know what color you call that. But I painted all the columns on this side of the porch. And then I painted where that wall used to be coming across here. We're going to redo the floor later on. But for now, I got the touch up and the scraping and sanding and the painting done from when this was like it was before to a little bit nicer now. So a whole new front porch from what used to be just a little 4-foot section. Now we have 10 feet, 10 by 16, plus these expansions to the driveway, which make this area in the carport a lot wider. So just wanted to post a little update because I didn't do any shipbuilding this week. Tomasi's in here because I had the screen door open. He loves this new freedom to be able to go out to the end there and Look for cats. But there's the new build, and it's one of its proposed places of display. So, thanks for watching.